The interactive maps quiz game on Educaplay is absolutely fantastic, and it's the nearest thing there is to the labeling task that you often got on worksheets where you're presented with a picture and you have to add labels to the sections. Now, there are lots of different ways that you can do this interactive map feature that doesn't necessarily involve a map. I'm going to show you one which is just a simple labeling of the parts of the body, and we'll have a look at the different options that are available when you do this. So here we are, I'm on my Educaplay Activities Interactive Map, and there's a little explanation about it here. And I'm going to go to New Activity, and I'm going to select Interactive Map. Again, I'm going to put it into English, and I'm going to call this Parts of the Body. You can see I played about with this before. How well do you know the different parts of your body? So this could be a biology revision review class. Now let's have a look at this. Let's go and change this to biology. Suitable for 11-year-olds, and press next to get started. So what features can we change? Well, if I go to edit on general data, I can change how many attempts you get to do the quiz, whether there's a time limit, how you fill it in. So this is either it presents you with an answer and you have to click on the box, or it presents you with a question mark and you actually have to say what that feature is. So there's a little bit of differentiation there. I'm going to go back to click. Ways to perform, play, demonstration, and both, as if you want actually the computer to show you how it works. But I'm happy with play, and let's click send. And we're ready, first of all, to add in the image of the map. So what you will need to do is download a suitable image that you'll want to use for your activity. I've done so. I've got a picture of the body. If I just upload that and I just press send, it's now been added. So what I want to do now is add in the answers to my image map by clicking add answers, and then you'll see my picture that I've got. It's not a bad one. So again, how can I add in the answers? Well, I could do recording, I could upload the audio, which would be an interesting way to do it. Again, create a slightly differentiated task. I put the answer that I want the students to find, and I can also add in some feedback. So if I start with heart and then feedback, pumps blood around the body, my limited knowledge of biology. And then what I do is I set the answer position by dragging this onto the image where the part is that I'm labeling. And this goes slightly see-through, so you should be able to tell it. There it is there. Right, I press send, and that saves that first one, and you can see it's added in there. I can go and edit it and change it. Let's add another one. Let's do liver. Liver produces bile, and it is the second largest organ in the body. Looks okay. I want to drag this over to the liver. There it is there. I'll just move it to there and press send. Let's just do one more. Add the answer, and let's go for large intestine. And in the large intestine, we can say all water is absorbed, and last place for food to go before being removed. You've got about 140 characters. And then I want the large intestine. I think that's probably it down there. Press send. And I'm pretty good to go. Now the great thing about Educaplay and when you embed it is that once you embed it, you can keep on adding questions to it and the quiz will improve, which is a really good feature instead of having to kind of go back in and back forward and re-upload it. Let's have a quick look at the activity. Let's view the activity. Here it goes. Two goes as such. Again, we've got our adverts which you can remove. Let's press start. Here's my body. I've got my first clue. Click on heart and you can see I've got my 3 objects here. Now I could change these a little bit to put some different things on later. So heart is here. There we go. Large intestine is there and liver is there. If I move down and click on the question marks, you can see I've got a brief explanation of each one. Now if I want to change some of the features here, then I can do so by simply going back into it and making some editing. But I want to insert this into my Firefly page, so I highlight it and copy it. Here's my page already here. Again, it's an interactive feature, it's embedded, so I click on the embed tool, paste it in, click done, and you can see there it is being added, ready to be played once I remove the adverts. And that's that.